That was Everyone Knows Call Home by Radio City Confessions. That song was on the airwaves at one point in time, believe it or not. So, good one. Everyone knows. Unless your name is Brady. Because he doesn't know. Everyone knows. So it's playoff week 1. So we're gonna go over last week and how both Brady and Chaz blew their chances of making the. Well, I guess they didn't blow it. I think it was Josh that kind of. You'll understand here. Well, let's get into it. Then we're gonna go over the loser bracket rules real quick. Let's just go over here. Let's go right into what Brady got a good win here with 142 points up against my 103 points. Not good for me, but in all fairness, my team fell apart. Justin Herbert got 1.84 points as a quarterback. He broke his finger, I believe, again. So that's a problem for me. Amon-Ra only got 5 points. I mean, Tyreek only got 10 points. He also had some sort of injury happen to him. So that's good. Over here you got Josh Allen. I mean, he did a pretty good. Garrett Wilson with 20 points. Javonte and Saquon doing their thing. A good way to go out there for Brady. He didn't quite make the playoffs, but a good way to go out. Let's look over here at Cortana and Adam. Got 114 points Cortana put up there against 139 points from Adam. Adam looking pretty strong here. He's got Dak and Tony, the Dallas combo, Joe Mixon. He's got a pretty strong force to be reckoned with. Cortana, unfortunately, she will no longer be seeing much action. She goes down to the loser bracket while Adam continues on into the playoffs. And he will be facing Mr. James Holloway, who got a loss here up against Corey Waddington with 111. What happened here? How come you only got 92? Najee was 7. Mike Evans with only one catch, I believe. Rams defense with 0 points. Moody with 4. Jefferson with only 4. Jefferson only put up 4.7 points. That's sad. Corey not much better over here on Corey's end. He's got 111, but there's Nico Collins 2.3. Jaguars defense 5 points. Ooh, we got to get them numbers up. This was kind of a meaningless game here, but let's look over here at another meaningless game. Chaz, unfortunately, not able to make the playoffs. Chris gets a good win here. He's not making the playoffs, but another good win. Jalen Hurts putting up a whopping 8 points there. That's always good. Brandon Aubrey, the kicker, 23 points. Look at that. Deebo Samuel having a good game over here on Chaz's team. And Chaz out of the playoffs. Chris out of the playoffs. These guys, though, Allen getting his 3rd loss here on the last game of the regular season. Only putting up 118 points. Might be a season low for him. Up against Josh's 142 points. Which is not quite higher than right there with Brady there this week. He had a pretty good game. Patrick Mahomes, 13 points. Patrick Mahomes throwing the tantrum of the year. I believe I've got a clip rolled up for you to explain that debauchery that went on there. Yeah, I mean, there's no excuse for acting like this. Is it rigged? Of course it's rigged. But, Patrick Mahomes, if it doesn't go his way, it's the wrong way. Take a look at this clip.
Instead of the greatest quarterback of all time, Patrick Mahomes may be the greatest sore loser of all time. It all started with one of the greatest plays that will not count. Travis Kelce laterals the ball to Kadarius Toney for the apparent touchdown, but obvious to everyone else and anybody that's ever watched football, Toney is clearly offsides, calling back the game-winning play. The Chiefs eventually go on to lose, and Patrick Mahomes has one of the greatest meltdown / hold me back, bro moments that we have ever seen in sports. The meltdown itself lasts a good several hours, and he's probably still bitching about it today at the facility.
Loudest fucking call I've ever seen, man. Offensive offsides in that moment, man. Fucking terrible.
As you just heard after the sideline meltdown, we start by complaining to Josh Allen. Such a joke to do this anyway, but my favorite part about this is this little pat that Josh Allen gives him. And then in the post-game press conference is when tears really start to flow.
I mean, not only for me, but just for football in general. I mean, just to take away greatness like that. I mean, like I said, man, that's a Hall of Fame tight end making a Hall of Fame play that won't be shown because we threw a flag for an offensive offsides. And so it takes away from not only this game and this season, but from a legendary career that Travis has had. And I mean, that hurts me because I know how hard he works for it.
Via Instagram, Brittany Mahomes joins in. They really are meant to be. And the irony is this is coming from a player and a team that benefited from a call to win them the Super Bowl.
Let us play, man. Like, let us play the game.
Yeah, so you see him, he's just acting like a complete baby there. Acting like a complete baby. Can't stand him, but he puts up points. Only put up 13 points for Josh here, but Breece Hall with 26 points. DJ Moore, 26 points. Evan Ingram, 32 points. Look out. Sam Laporta didn't do a good job, did he? Everyone else did a fairly. Keenan Allen only with 12 points. That's probably due to Justin Herbert not being able to throw the ball. And Laporta, other than Laporta and Keenan Allen, he had a pretty good showing there. That flex position, man, you really got to put up some numbers in this league, I feel like. Okay, so let's go to the, where's it at? League schedule projections. Okay, how do I go to the, where is the playoff bracket? Okay, let's take a look at the playoff bracket. Okay, so this week we've got Josh up against Corey and James up against Adam. Both myself and Alan are getting a bye week. So Alan will face the winner of Josh and Corey, and I will face the winner of Adam and James Holloway. Now the consolation bracket here, as you can see, we've got Chaz versus Brady and Cortana versus Chris. So it'll be, you lose, you're out. So the winner of this match, okay, so either Chaz and Brady, they will face the loser of the actual playoff bracket, because whoever loses the first rack of playoffs first week is going to drop to the loser bracket. So the winner faces the loser out of the regular bracket, and then whoever gets eliminated out of that or survives that round will go on to the championship round into the loser bracket championship round, week 17. And then you get like we'll give you $25 there. $25 there, $200 to the actual winner, $25 to the highest points in a game, and I believe that is still to Brickshaw Barber at 181 points, I believe. But let's go to look at the scoreboard. Let's see what these playoffs are going to do here. We got Mr. Owens going up against Mr. Sinister. Let's take a look at this. All right. Okay, tight projection here, 125 to 128. Previous matchups would split right down the middle. The first week 3, they met. Josh beat him 147 to 124.46. Week 12, a couple weeks ago, Josh loses. Wow, so 1-1 in this matchup. The third matchup between Hookem and Cookem and Mr. Sinister. You would think there would be a lot of stuff to say. Oh, is that right? Oh, Josh has something to say. All right, Josh, the floor is yours.
So I guess it's fitting that today, before I head out to slay some Reds, that I also play Tang this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and continue the slaying of the Reds through the football games. And might as well make it consistent, right? Sorry, Bubba, but it's Dirty T and the boys.
Wow. Slinging the Reds. Slinging the Reds. Corey's he's a Red. Faux show. Will he be slung? Will he not? I don't know. Let's look at that. We got Patrick Mahomes up against Trevor Lawrence. I'm taking Trevor Lawrence on that all day. Brees Hall up against Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry stronger, but Brees Hall putting up more points. Kyron Williams up against ETN. I'm going to give that one to Kyron Williams. Devontae Adams up against CeeDee Lamb. That's going to CeeDee Lamb all day. Two questionables here. DJ Moore up against Nico Collins. Got to give that to DJ Moore. Evan Ingram killing it up against Trey McBride. Two great tight ends. I got to give that to Evan. Curtis Samuel up against Puka. That's going to Puka all day. Colts against Browns defense. No idea. Cameron Dicker up against Justin Tucker. The Dicker versus the Tucker. We'll go with Justin Tucker on that, obviously. Let's go to the other playoff. Okay. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Can't say. Let's move on. Okay, we got James Holloway up against Adam Edwards. This is going to be a matchup here. James Holloway projected 132 points. Look at this previous matchup. James beat him week 3, 153 points. And then week 12, almost identical to Josh and Corey's matchup, Adam beat him 139 to 125. Look at this, week 3, 153 to 147. That might have been the highest scoring, closest matchup, however you want to put that. Let's see who we got here. We got Lamar Jackson up against Dak Prescott. Don't like either one of those quarterbacks. Najee Harris up against Pollard. Pollard all day. Kamara up against Mixon. Got to give it to Mixon. A.J. Brown up against Waddle. That's going to A.J. Brown. Mike Evans up against DeAndre. Mike Evans. Ferguson up against Kelsey. Two of the best tight ends in the league right now, but I got to give it to Travis Kelsey. Justin Jefferson with a Q by his name still up against James Cook. Jefferson, can he make the fantasy points that he did all last year and was predicted to do this year? We will find out this week. Rams defense up against Cowboys defense. I got to give that to the Cowboys defense. They've been putting up crazy numbers. Jake Moody up against Jason Saunders. That's going to Jason Saunders because he's on Miami. I'm gonna call this one. No, I'm not. I don't want to jinx anybody. I don't want to jinx. Oh, okay. We did. I'm not receiving this message right now. This message was actually given to me at around 10 a.m. yesterday morning, and Adam had a lot to say. So let's go ahead, Adam.
Beat hard. Beat hard. I'm coming for you, Alan. That's right. You thought I was going to say James. No. James is just a flash in the pan. You're the one I want, Alan. You. That rematch, it's upon us. What is a man? Tyler once said, what is a man? I'll tell you who the man is in this league. This guy. Alan, you're not safe. That loss this past week might be luck. You know who scares you the most. I've had your number from day one. Oh, how fine it'll be. You and I head to head. That stacked team of yours, it's a matter of time. McCaffrey's going to be out. He never lasts a whole season. James, this is not putting any shade on you. There's just one that I want. Someone I love. Someone I trust. Been on the same page with me. But someone needs to teach that winner a lesson. The great Cher once said, "Do you believe in love after love? I can feel something inside myself. I really don't think it's strong enough." Oh, but it's so strong here, son. So strong. Mr. Sinister, he's out. He's not going to go much further than this. Sick boys. It's always been me and you, Alan. It's always been me and you since the draft. You knew. I knew. We were helping each other, looking into the ends of the earth, checking the last picks. Who should I get for defense? I waited till the end. It's worked out pretty well for me. You can drop, pick up, all you want. It's you and me. It's meant to be. Well, boys, it's time. It's time for the man to be the victor. The man. I may not have the tits like Becky Lynch, but I'm coming. I'm coming in. Taking it all. Y'all don't drink in the AM like this guy. That's all I got. Y'all better be scared. Rest in peace, the old great Bray Wyatt. Run.
Looking straight past this week's matchup with James Holloway and just going straight to the number one seed, DeBrickshaw Barberson or whatever his name is, calling him out, basically saying crazy disrespect to James because he's not even looking at James as a competition at this point. Even though James is projected 8 points higher than Adam. This is wild. We've got some tight matchups here. What are you playoff week 1? Me and Alan are going to be sitting it out, sipping on some Mai Tais, just enjoying our Sunday, stress-free Sunday. It's going to be great. We got playoffs week 2 coming up. And I guess we're going to close a little bit more of that RCC. Everyone knows, call home. Stay safe, stay smart.